Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, the 11th of October, 2025, and the time now is 40 minutes past 1 p.m. in the afternoon. My name is Honest John, the son of John O'Sullivan, or Taunton, or Dunleary, or Capel Water, or the Rugged Miller, or Kip Blackie the Nonpareil, or Roxbury, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. I was speaking to this, I think he was a religious man. I think he could have been Muslim. He could have been Muslim. He could have been. I'm probably about maybe 50% sure because it was a long time ago. I'll tell you how long ago it was. I'll tell you how old I was. I was in my early 20s. I think I was 24. So 19, and I'm 55 now. So 1969 plus 24 in 1993. In 1993, which was, I'll tell you how many years ago that was. 32 years ago. So it was a long time ago. 32 years ago, a long time ago. So I was talking to this religious man, and he said to me that an angel is writing everything down. That an angel is writing everything down because at that time, 32 years ago, um, I'd, hold on a minute. So 1969 plus 25. So in 1994, when I was say 1994, when I was 25, at that time, I had was just coming into the world. There was this sense of me just coming into the world and discovering things about other cultures and the way people think and different people's philosophies. So I was learning, and I think people were aware that I had this. I was in a state of learning. I was in a state of learning. Although I had parents, and the reason why I said although I had parents is because for me now, at 55 years of old, the main chunk of learning about life and basic and formulating your philosophy comes from your parents. No, it doesn't come from your parents. For me, it comes from my parents. That's my philosophy. It comes from my parents. But that did not happen. That didn't happen in that way because when we were at home in Nadiyard, in Nadiyard is Jamaican slang for when we were in the home, my parents didn't sit me down and say, "What do you think of Marcus Garvey?" And this is what we think. We never had that discussion. Or what do you think of Martin Luther King? We never had that discussion. There was no comparison between my assessment of them and their assessment of them and how and to guide me in my formulation of thinking going forward in my life. There was none of that. So I just went out to the boss. I think people were thinking, oh, here's this Joe, here's this guy, and he's in a state of learning. So he said to me, an angel's writing everything down. So when I'm 25, I'm going to tell you what I thought. I thought an angel is writing everything down. So I thought, well, what is the importance of that? Why is that so important to write everything down? That's what I was thinking. What I was thinking, not what you, I'm me, you're you. You're you, I'm me. I'm the Bull of Lewisham. Have some respect about what I was thinking, not you. And I was born in 1969, October 1969, I was born, the 29th. That's me, not you. What I was thinking at that time, when I was 25, me in 1994, my thoughts. Is that all right? Anyway, so what I was thinking was, what's the importance of that? Why write everything down? Now, I was thinking that. I never said it to this man. I was thinking, what's the important? Why is it so important to write everything down? But I think now, like thinking about it, I think what Almighty God is saying is that everything we do is recorded. Now, I don't think it's recorded by an angel writing everything down. I think what happens is, I'm going to be honest now, I think that God's spirit is so powerful and miraculous. It's powerful and miraculous, yeah, that it's recording as we go along. That's just a theory of mine. I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. Sorry, I could be wrong. But the spirit of God is so powerful. There is no physical angel writing everything down. There's no physical angel that actually writing. Now, maybe the man that said it to me speaking metaphorically, maybe he was. So if I got it wrong then, because I as Roxbury or the Bull of Lewisham or has a or Kid Blackie the Emperor, I cannot imagine. Now maybe you can. That's good for you. Maybe God has blessed you with that imagination technique. I cannot imagine an actual angel, an angel writing it all down now. I think what happens now, if that is what is really going on in heaven, then I apologize. Sorry, because I've got it completely wrong. I just a mistake. Just short-sightedness, not having the full facts of the knowledge. That's fine. That's what I made a mistake. So I will learn how to go forward. That's what learning is all about. That's what God is all about. Because no, only God is perfect, isn't it? Only God is perfect, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, so I think what happened? The Spirit, God's Spirit, not our spirit, God's Spirit. It's powerful. It's powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful spirit. God's Spirit is very powerful. Anyway, look, God's Spirit is very powerful. Very powerful spirit. Powerful spirit. Yeah, the Spirit is very powerful. It's miraculous. So basically, what we do is automatically it's automatically recorded. It's automatically recorded spiritually. It's a theory of mine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I apologize, but it's powerful. And God is so wise and clever that when He's speaking, we try to interpret. We might not even we might be far from the mark. Now, if you think of a darts board, you've got the bullseye. My theory just now, about the last 5 minutes, or last six minutes and 20 seconds, could be so far from really what it is. That's God's speaking. God's speaking so to God, for God to speak to us, it's so powerful and full of wisdom. We might not even understand what He's really saying.